It's been long, but it's been great.
Yeah.
It really has. We had a film meeting this morning after breakfast, and then we had a chance to meet some of the servicemen and have lunch with them, and that was excellent. I was really proud of how our guys handled that. I mean, you walk in and they're all dispersed around the room, visiting with different people. That was fantastic. And then we had a really good practice over here, and then just got a chance to do something that, fortunately, I've been able to do before, but I know a lot of our guys never had, and that's a chance to get out and just see what this is all about, you know, what Pearl Harbor is all about, and learn the history of it through a short movie, then a great tour. And they just something that they'll always have in their mind for the rest of their lives. So, and then we'll finish the night, you know, as far as obligations with a clinic, which I think is great, because just pulling in and seeing the smiles of the families, you know, just got done with Michigan State and Arizona. That's the kind of stuff that makes it worthwhile. They wouldn't get an opportunity like this otherwise. I think it's great.
You guys were in Maui last year, and Coach Self said the same thing. He said the only reason they came back and did this kind of trip again was the military aspect and the 75th anniversary and all
Sure.
that. Same thing for you guys?
Yeah, when we were asked to do this a couple years back, this was a great honor. And it'd be very hard to say no to something like this. So it's once you're here, it's incredible. Once you leave, it gives you incredible memories, you know, and that are a lot more than just basketball.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you come out here and you got to get locked into playing the game and winning the game and all of that, and we're trying to really keep up the mindset of whatever we're doing at that given time. That's the most important thing of the day. So whether we're visiting with servicemen, whether we're practicing, whether we're touring, or whether we're working with young kids, we want to make sure that's really, we're fully into that. And our guys have done a very good job of that, and that's something I'll always carry with them.
You excited about the matchup? I mean, an early test like that doesn't get much better for either.
No, it's a huge opportunity for our team to on many levels. You know, to play against a great program, to play against a team from top to bottom that is really sound and solid. It's as fast a team on film that from last year and this year that most of these guys will have faced. And we play Carolina later in the month, so we'll have something to compare it to there. But the way they're coached, the way they execute, the way they defend, from everything I've read that you guys have written, he's on them about their rebounding. So I mean, obviously that's going to play into it. So no doubt about it. I mean, they're outstanding, and we're going to have to play. We just got to play as hard and as smart as we possibly can. I mean, we're not anywhere near what we're going to be like down the road, and I'm sure they're not either. But I mean, we just got to play very hard, very smart, and try to keep it as simple as possible.
How much practice are you able to get in between now and Friday night?
Well, we didn't practice yesterday, obviously. We practiced Sunday and Monday, and then we traveled all day yesterday. And we went just about 2 hours today, which was good for the film session. We'll have another one tonight. And then tomorrow we'll keep it relatively short but sharp, hopefully, and focused and intense, and then turn around and play on Friday. So there's no shortage of getting better at basketball out here, but there is a great mindset on making sure that we take it all in, just like all the other teams are. And I think it's incredible how it's set up. You know, how everybody's treating us at the base, how everybody's treating us from ESPN, and I would, just looking around the other players, I would say they're the same as our guys. They know they're in a really unique situation to be here.
People always talk coming this far west about the time change and all that. Having done Maui last year, do you think a lot of these guys are maybe a little bit better at handling it?
No, I think it's hard. I think there were a lot of guys that were waking up from 4:30 on and trying to get back to sleep. So when you're first settling in, you don't get great sleep. And this has been a busy day. You know, the thing about today is everybody's doing it. You know, we left the hotel this morning, and we won't get back till 8:15, 8:30 tonight. So everybody's got the same situation there, but it's just how you manage your rest, how you manage your energy. We didn't come out here to have marathon practices. We came out here to have sharp practices and get better. But they're all good. I mean, everybody's eating well. There's plenty of water. ESPN provides the meals, doing a great job with that. But as far as an answer to your question of having this down Logistically, for their bodies, there's no way. It's going to be who plays the best and the smartest on Friday that be just the best.
Coach Self keeps talking about this series and maybe something in the future about this being a regular thing, KU and Indiana. Is that something of interest to you?
Well, I think it is. I think it is. The people at home know some of our situations contract-wise. We have a thing called the Crossroads Classic that really takes the ability to do a home and a road away, and that's locked in every year. We have the Big Ten ACC Challenge. We have the Gavitt Cup, which is 5 out of 7 years. We took a series with Louisville. So this would definitely be something. We'd love to get something going, even if potentially down the road with Kentucky. I think Kansas would fit right into that. And if we can make it work out, especially in a home-and-home situation, I think that could be really good. And hopefully that's something we can visit sometime later this year, see what happens.
Sure.
When we leave here, it'll be somewhere around November 12th, right? And everyone will be able to look at their team in a very clear way about what they have to get better at to compete against the best. And that's what you want. What do you have to do? And your players have that, because sometimes you got to keep it absolutely focused for them on what the improvement is all about. And you win a game in here, you can't all of a sudden feel like you've arrived. If you lose a game here, you can't feel like you're not going to win another game. You just got to look at it for what it is. No matter who wins, there's going to be improvements to be made. There's going to be strengths to be built upon. There's going to be weaknesses to be corrected. And if you keep that mindset, it can carry you hopefully a long way. Every team out there.